We started with 6 duos, and in just a moment, we'll be down to just 7 contestants. Will the cheater be found, or will they win all the money? It's the conclusion of the 2-year anniversary of Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my fever?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
And when we left you, we had 4 players up for elimination. Let's take a look at where we were. There we go. Caitlin and Ian had 17-20. Erica and Liz had 40-69. Langley and Susan 68-50. Brian and Carmen 39-06. And up for elimination, we had Ian, Caitlin, Liz, and Erica. And whoever got the most votes from our home audience is out of the game right now. So let's see who it's going to be. Here we go.
What?
Ian, I'm sorry you've been eliminated.
Oh, no. What?
That was overwhelming.
It's a surprise. It's not surprising.
What are you talking about? It's not surprising.
I
That was incredibly surprising.
Ian in a landslide.
Oh
Nearly
God.
half
Wow.
the vote, Ian. That's pretty overwhelming. So we should find out. Ian. Interestingly enough, Liz got the least amount of votes. Anyway, by far. Ian, were you the cheater?
No.
Not the cheater. Sorry. Caitlin, you have survived 3 eliminations.
Wow.
Kicked off 3 partners from your duo. Oh, it's an interesting game we have going here. Okay, so that's the bad news for Ian. The good news for, I guess, Ian, not for other people, is that Erica is not able to join tonight. She is sick. So, Liz, you need a new partner to replace Erica. So when this person takes over, if Erica was the cheater, the new player will be the cheater. If not, they will not be the cheater. So just whatever Erica was. And we are going to bring our 4 most recently eliminated players into the fold once again to see if they can join your team, which is Ian, MK, Amanda, and since Matt is not here, Jared. One of you is about to become Liz's partner. I'm going to give you a question with 4 choices. If you give me the right answer, you're back in the game. And we will start with Ian, because he was eliminated most recently.
There is a last chance kitchen.
There is a last chance kitchen. Yes.
Oh my God.
And your last chance kitchen is this. TM. Which of these has never been a correct answer on Lie,
Ooh.
Cheat, and Steal?
I swear, if it's
Gorgonzola.
lupus.
Quick Draw McGraw. Unfortunately, the people of Louisiana are not racists. And the Great Mouse Detective. Ian, you get the first shot. Give me the right answer. You're back in the game.
Okay, so all of these but one have been a correct answer.
Have been correct. I need the one that has never been a correct answer.
How long do I have?
You can't look through your phone at every question I've sent you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'll go with, okay, just because it's like the most oddly phrased, I'll go with, unfortunately, the people of Louisiana are not racist.
If this was never a correct answer, Ian, you are back in the game and partnered with Liz. We had a question about Dan Quayle quotes. I'm sorry, and that was a real Dan Quayle quote. I'm sorry, Ian, you remain out of the game. Next up, MK. You got 3 choices to pick from, which was never a right answer.
Oh, geez. Oh, geez. I'm gonna say Quick Draw McGraw.
Quick Draw McGraw. We did have a category about rhyming names, but he was not one of them. You are back in the game, MK.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
All right, MK and Liz, you're our new duo. Caitlin, you are once again by yourself. We are down to 7 players. We'll be right back with the first 2 questions for tonight on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to the 2-year anniversary of Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We have 7 players left. 46% of you were wrong. You voted out Ian, and he was not the cheater. So he is now making jam in spite. But as As with before, whichever duo has the most money at the end of this round gets to put another duo up for elimination. Caitlin is on a team to herself, so she cannot be voted out. We'll play 2 more questions here and see where we stand. And we're back at the top of the order. Name the 10 most stressful jobs according to a 2022 U.S. News and World Report article. So this is recent. You're going to start with Caitlin. Give me a stressful job.
Well, I feel like there's a lot that are kind of obvious. I'll say something like a 911 responder, kind of like a. I was thinking more of like telemarketing, but that doesn't. Call centers are stressful. That's where my mind was. But something like that. But I'll say like 911 operator or whatever.
911 operator. Surprisingly not there, no.
Okay.
MK.
Let's go with police officer then.
Yeah, police officer is number 6. Very good. $6 for your team.
I should have went with the obvious ones. I was thinking that'd be lower, but
I thought that was an obvious one, to be fair. The 911.
Yeah, it's probably like 11, Caitlin.
Yeah, it's got to be right there. Langley.
But you're not wrong. I mean, to us.
Sure. And this is for 2022.
Yeah.
It's therapist. What is that?
Yeah, that would count. Therapist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough. Counselor, number 8.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people hearing a lot of tough things.
Yeah.
And-
Especially after the last 2 years.
Brian.
How about air traffic controller?
Air traffic controller.
It's good.
It's a good answer. It doesn't make the top 10, no. Back to Caitlin.
okay.
HBO Max showrunner.
I'll say a fireman. I'll say fireman.
Fireman. Nope, doesn't make it. Police does,
What?
not fireman. I don't know.
All the fires have stopped.
Yeah, no one has started any fires because Billy Joel doesn't tour much anymore. Liz.
I mean, I feel like would restaurant worker be too vague, or do I need to
Yeah, I
like
need the
step?
specific job in a restaurant.
All right, chef or line cook.
Chef or line cook? No, sorry.
Bullshit.
I don't disagree. Susan.
How about social worker?
Social worker. No, sorry.
Americans.
And Carmen.
I'm actually going to say a personal assistant.
Do you say personal assistant?
Yeah.
No, sorry, doesn't make it. All right, tough round. We'll go to our audience. They can start making some money now. Let's see who's next in our audience. Joe.
Did somebody already say ER doctor?
They did not. That you're going with?
Yes.
Yeah, number 3, physician. Very good.
Thanks.
$3 for our audience. And Ian, you're the most recent member.
Well, I feel like I have to go with myself and say driving instructor.
Driving instructor.
Should
They have
be.
worked with you, apparently. It does not make the list.
Ah, dang it.
All right, we'll go over the other ones here. Financial manager,
Fine.
lawyer, construction manager, IT manager. This is similar but different to doctor. Anesthesiologist,
Oh.
a sales
Okay.
manager, and a financial analyst.
What?
Wait, why'd you make me separate the different types of
I didn't.
restaurant work?
Have you not played this game before?
Come on, man.
You think I would only do that if it was there? I have to be fair to all,
Ugh.
If I would only do it if it was there, it would imply there's another one that is there. That wouldn't be a fair way to play the game, would it?
Sure. I'm gonna call bullshit on
That's a different game.
firefighter not being there, but sales manager is.
Yeah.
All right, answer these questions about characters who were killed off screen.
Ooh.
This Disney character's mother is killed by man off screen, and we only hear the gunshot. His plane was famously shot down over the Sea of Japan on MASH. The camera famously panned up to the sky when she was murdered on The Sopranos. Either Brady Bunch character who was jokingly killed off screen in a very Brady sequel. This beloved Shakespeare character dies between Henry IV Part 2 and Henry V. This Breaking Bad character dies off screen in a shootout that began in Toshihili and ends in Ozymandias. This actor appears briefly in Plan 9 from Outer Space, but where he walks off screen, we hear a car screech and scream. This character's head is in a box in a famous scene from Seven. Fuchs and Knowles both die off screen in this horror film, and in this classic noir, Eddie Mars is forced out the door to be shot by his own men. Okay, and Liz, you get to go first.
I jokingly said this, but I think it might be true. Was Alice killed off screen in for Brady Bunch?
No, they didn't go quite as far as killing Alice. Sorry.
It seemed plausible.
It seems dark.
Yep.
Well, I mean, jokingly killing off Brady Bunch cast members is dark no matter which way you cut it.
There's
True.
there isn't a good answer.
All right, Susan.
The actor from Plan 9 from Outer Space, I think, is Bela Lugosi.
Yes, Bela Lugosi. They shot a little bit of footage, and then the actual actor died, so they just had his character die in the movie by doing a car crash noise. And then someone covered their face and pretended he was Bela Lugosi as a zombie, because Ed Wood.
Hey, hush.
The dog
Sorry
think that's
about that.
hilarious. Carmen.
I'm gonna go with the character's head in a box. Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's the actress. I need the name of the character.
Okay, how about I'm just gonna go with the Disney with Bambi.
Yes, Bambi's mother. Very good. $1. Caitlin.
That was the only one I confidently know. I don't know. I love Breaking Bad, but I don't even know if this is close or whatever. But is it Uncle Jack? Is it Todd's Uncle Jack that gets
Not
shot?
Uncle Jack. Sorry, no. He dies in
Okay.
the very final
See,
episode.
Well, see, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know them by title.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why it's
Gotcha.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
MK.
Oh God.
Is number 5 Falstaff?
Yeah. Falstaff, very good. $5. Just mentioned that he died and after being in like 3 to 4 different plays. Langley.
I'm gonna take a stab at this just because the names sound familiar and weird. Is Fuchs and Knowles both die off screen? Is that supposed to be the thing?
You guys are cleaning up on this. Yeah, the thing. Very good.
Okay, cool. All right.
Because everyone of that goes with by their last name. So yeah, $9 Langley and Susan. All right, Brian.
All right, number 2, Colonel Henry Blake.
Yep, Henry Blake. And we are back to Caitlin.
I don't know any other, so for the Brady Bunch, I'm just gonna say Mike Brady.
No, sorry.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
go to
Yeah.
our audience. See what they know. CK.
Go back to Brady Bunch because I feel like we're narrowing it down. And
Unfortunately, there's not that many characters in it.
let's go with Bobby.
No, not Bobby. Sorry.
Damn it.
And Tom, you're next.
Pick a Brady Bunch character, Tom. We're getting there.
Let's go with, I'm going to say Jan Brady because I can't remember the older boy's name.
No, not Jan. Guys, I thought it was here because it's the most
Oliver?
hated. Yeah, Cousin Oliver.
Oh, of course. Of course it was cousin Oliver.
Or the dog, but yeah. The dog runs out into the street. Cousin Oliver chases after him, and you just hear a screech.
God.
This is
The camera panned up when
Yeah, Lugosi.
was murdered in The Sopranos. Steve Gomez dies in between the two episodes. He just starts the next episode dead. Tracy Mills was Gwyneth Paltrow's character, and Eddie Mars is in Big Sleep. All right. Langley,
Some of those I knew, but I didn't know the specific names, like Tracy Mills. Who knows that?
Someone who's watched Seven recently? I don't know. Okay, so Langley and Susan, talk it over and tell me whether MK and Liz or Brian and Carmen are going up for elimination.
Okay, I think we have a decision.
Okay, Langley and Susan, who are you putting up?
This sucks. MK and Liz.
MK and Liz, all right.
It's because I tweeted about Taco Bell, isn't it?
What would that have to do?
I'm having nightmares about Bob Now and how
I think Susan is still
George.
mad at bacon on bagels thing.
I'm still stuck on that.
All right, MK and Liz, you know the drill by now. 30 seconds to defend yourselves, accuse the other, and then everyone else votes. Go.
I'm not the cheater. That list was BS. And definitely Liz isn't the cheater either. We would have done better or tried to do something and not.
I do agree that the list was BS, and I firmly stand by it.
Time. Okay, so I need Caitlin to vote, I need Brian and Carmen to vote, and I need the audience to vote just in case there's a tie. Langley and Susan have nominated MK and Liz, our newest formed duo, for elimination. So let's see who it's going to be. Brian and Carmen, who'd you say?
I literally flipped the coin because we don't think it's either of these two cheating, but it came up MK.
Okay, Caitlin, did yours come out the same way?
I said Liz.
Yeah, we have another tie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Audience, you
But
have.
I'm in the same boat. I don't think it's either of you either, but
That's how it goes, unfortunately. 325 on the line for the audience if they get this right. And let's see who the audience is eliminating from the game. Liz, I'm sorry you have been voted out of the game. And we have to know, were you the cheater?
No, I wasn't.
Not the cheater, I'm sorry. Caitlin and MK, you're our newest formed duo. You have 1998. Langley and Susan, 2913. Brian and Carmen, 1127. And we'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We are down to just 3 duos. Caitlin and MK, Langley and Susan, and Brian and Carmen. Which means at the end of this round, one duo will be in the lead. They'll put another duo up for elimination, and the third duo will vote. And that's how it'll be. Everyone has a place. So, play our next 2 questions here. And of note, Langley and Susan, Brian and Carmen have been duos from the very start. They have not been touched. Langley and Susan get to go first on our first question here. Name these David Warner films. Character actor who has appeared in 6 decades worth of films, sadly passed away within the last week or 2. You have to name these 10 films he was in. Number 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. All right. And Langley, you are first.
Full disclosure, when it comes to film stuff, I'm usually pretty good, but I'm just gonna go for the one where I think I can make the most money, and I think number 8 is Time After Time. 'Cause wasn't he like Jack the Ripper in that?
He played Jack the Ripper in H.G. Wells' time travel story, as in not written by H.G. Wells, as in H.G. Wells was a character in the movie, and he faced off against Jack the Ripper. It's not a great movie, but David Warner's great in it anyway. Brian.
I'm going for number 6, Excalibur.
Not Excalibur. No, sorry. Good guess. He would have fit right in. Caitlin.
I believe 5 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Even got the sequel right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Very good.
The ooze, secret of
Yes.
the ooze.
All right. Susan.
I think number 6 is Time Bandits.
Time Bandits is correct. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Darkness. Or evil or something like that. Carmen.
Number 4 is not The Exorcist, but that's what I'm going to say.
The Exorcist. A lot of crosses, but not correct. Sorry. MK.
It's number 3, A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, A Christmas Carol. Very good. He played Bob Cratchit in the George C. Scott version of A Christmas
Only
Carol.
thing I know with the goose.
Yes, I figured that might be a giveaway. There weren't enough pictures of him actually with George C. Scott. So time for the audience now. Who is next? Christine, you are up.
Number 4 is The Omen.
The Omen, yeah, very good. Very close to The Exorcist, right? Genre.
That would have been easier if they'd just shown his head.
Sorry, we can't show decapitations on Light Sheet and Steel.
I don't
Yes,
know why.
One of
I
the
thought that-
most memorable death scenes in horror history.
Yeah.
Jared, you are next.
Shoot, 1 and 2 are gimmies. I feel like I need to swing for something larger. Is 7 Horatio Hornblower?
Not Horatio Hornblower, no, sorry. All right, we'll go over the other ones here. Number 1 is, of course, Titanic. 2, Tron. 7, anyone know
Mary
this?
Poppins.
Mary
That's what I was
Poppins
thinking.
Returns. Yeah, very
Mhm.
good. Number 9, if I had shown Steve Martin with him, might have helped. Man with 2 brains. And $10 is Western film Ballad of Cable Hogue. All right, with Jason Robards.
Nope. Wouldn't have gotten that. Nope.
Never heard of him.
It's a good movie. Moving on. Whoever has the most money after this question gets to put up one of the other 2 duos. So this is crucial. As MK said, EA Sports. Name the 10 best quarterbacks who never won a Super Bowl, according to NFL.com. And Carmen, you get to go first.
What year is this?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
believe
only
this
one
year.
I know is Dan Marino.
Dan Marino, number 1. All right. Let's see. MK, you're next.
Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw, no, I think he won once. He's not there.
He won 4
Susan.
times.
Yeah.
Oh. Go him.
Well, you know that I am an expert on the NFL.
Yeah.
Let's guess that there's a quarterback called Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. No, sorry, not there. I mean, there probably was at some point in some league. Okay. Next up is Brian.
Okay. You think they put Archie Manning on there? I want to see if Archie Manning is on there.
Archie Manning. Not on there, no, sorry. Caitlin.
I don't know anything about. I'll say the name Joe Namath. He's probably one of the best, but
Joe Namath, one of the best quarterbacks, but he did win one. So
I figured as much.
yeah, that's okay. Langley.
Yeah, this is going to be the opposite of the last question because I know nothing about football, And these are people who never won a Super Bowl.
Yep, great quarterbacks without a Super Bowl win.
Oh God. A McMahon, like I don't even know the first name. So the right quarterback. Yeah, McMahon. That's
Jim McMahon played for the Bears, and he won a Super Bowl. Sorry.
okay. See, that's
All
why
right.
I would. That's why I would know it because that's Chicago. But otherwise, nope, no clue.
All right, audience time. Next up is Liz.
Oh,
Go on, babe. Do a sports.
okay, a quarterback.
Not a nickelback.
You know, I wouldn't have any better luck there. Let's see. There was a guy in high school who went by the nickname Big Sweat, and I think he was good. I don't believe he won a Super Bowl.
Who I'm sorry is not on the board. All right, Amanda.
My God. I don't actually know if he was a quarterback.
I don't think it matters.
It might.
Al Bundy, he got those 4 touchdowns in that one game of Polk High.
Nice.
Well, we have found the category that broke this game. It is apparently quarterbacks. Who has some? Shout them out.
Warren Moon.
Cam
Warren
Newton.
Moon. Who?
Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly. Yeah, very good.
Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts. Let's see. We have
Eli Manning.
Randall Cunningham.
Did Unitas won one?
I think he did because he's not here. Philip
Okay.
Rivers.
Unitas
Steve
played
McNair.
before the Super Bowl was a thing.
I know that name.
Yeah, but I know he lost the game that Namath won.
Yeah.
There's this thing called Google.
I'm the game show host. I have to know all the answers. It's okay. I'm used to it. Let's see where that puts us.
Just if you Google Big Sweat, make sure Safe Search is on.
Well, Langley and Susan, you have squeaked by with the lead again. So think about who you want to put up.
Oh come on! I hate this. I don't get eliminating
You've
people.
only done it most rounds.
Oh man, winning is the worst.
So,
Langley and Susan, have you made a decision?
Yep.
Okay.
And we're only doing this because we got to pick somebody. So sorry, we're going with Brian and Carmen.
Brian Carmen, dynamic duo is being broken up.
It feels so good to not be on the chopping block. I love it.
Yeah, but you got to cast the tough decision now, guys. So
No.
Brian and Carmen, you're going to have to plead your case to Caitlin and MK, who will then decide who is being kicked off the show. You're going to have 30 seconds, and then they'll vote. Go.
Go ahead, Carmen, take the floor.
Well, as far as me not cheating, if I was cheating, I would have gotten that Exorcist. I knew that wasn't Linda Blair was in The Exorcist, but I just knew it was something along those lines.
Yeah, look, neither of us is the cheater. We know who is. Let's go to the rest of you.
Yeah, look how much money we have.
All right, that is time. I need Caitlin and MK to talk it over, and then they can just let me know since they're the only team. So we'll be right back. Caitlin and MK have cast their vote. Now it's time to see who is leaving the game. Caitlin, MK, who have you voted out?
It's the Dick Tracy villain. Sorry, Brian.
Okay. Carmen, avenge me.
Brian, we have to know, were you the cheater?
No, I was not the cheater.
Not the cheater, I'm sorry.
But he
What
didn't
is-
say he's not a Dick Tracy villain.
Do you think that picture looks like a Dick Tracy villain? Is that what it is?
No, it's his name.
Oh, okay. All right. Right, because it gets more, right? Okay. We have one more round with the duos format, and then everybody is on their own. So we'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We are down to just 5 players. This is our last round with the duos. So at the end of this round, we'll be down to just 4, and you'll all be on your own. So last chance to get some help from your partner here. Name the 10 best Studio Ghibli films according to a 2021 Variety article. And Carmen, you get to go first.
I am an anime fan, so I am going to say Castle in the Sky.
Yeah, very good. Castle in the Sky is number 6. $6 for you. All right, Caitlin, you're up.
How about Spirited Away?
Yeah, Spirited Away. Number 3. Langley?
Yeah. I know some anime films, especially Ghibli films, but trying to figure out what would actually be on the top 10 is difficult. Kiki's Delivery Service.
The Kinky Delivery Service. No, Kiki's Delivery Service. Number 4, $4 for you.
That's a different movie.
Yeah, very, very different movie. Carmen, back to you.
Did Grave of the Fireflies make the list?
Grave of the Fireflies, number 2.
Number 2.
Wow.
An issue with that?
That's one.
Well, it's like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, gotcha. All right, MK.
Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke does not make the list, no.
Wow.
Oh, geez.
And Susan.
Yeah, I don't even have a guess for this one.
Okay, you don't want to make up something?
No.
Please make up something.
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. All right, back to our audience, and let's see. Ian.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Howl's Moving Castle is not there.
What?
Oh.
Huh.
All right, next up we have Brian.
Pretty sucks.
How about the Iron Giant?
The Iron Giant, I don't think that was Studio Ghibli.
Oh
No.
man.
Number 1.
You made me question myself though. I was like, did they?
that great John Turturro film, My Neighbor Totoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the other one you were saying.
Pompoko, The Tale of Princess Kaguya, The Red Turtle, Ponyo,
Told you.
You're right.
Awful.
and Only Yesterday.
Wow.
Totoro.
Told you some people really like Ponyo.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Harry Daddy was better than Ponyo.
I had like 10 different movies.
I thought Princess Mononoke was going to be number 1, honestly.
I thought Princess Mononoke would be super low, but I was like, it's got to be $1.
I was surprised that
Yeah.
wasn't there too. Yeah. So whoever is in the lead, at the end of this question gets to put someone up for elimination. Their choice might be made for them, of course, because Carmen can't be up for elimination. But if it's Carmen, she gets the choice. Here we go. So I surveyed everybody who has played this game and said, what would your dream category be for the immunity challenge?
Oh my God.
I need to tell you who gave me these answers. Characters in the Room, Singles by BTS, NCAA basketball champions, anything Star Trek related, quotes from Blazing Saddles, songs from Sondheim musicals, formally named logical fallacies, sitcoms that ran at least 10 seasons, hosts of Saturday Night Live, and characters in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And none of the current contestants have answers on the board. MK, you are first.
I got a feeling that Buffy is Amanda.
Amanda. No, sorry.
Oh.
Let's see, Susan.
I don't know anime, but I think I know all of you. And I think Buffy is rad.
$10 because Buffy is
Wow.
Wow.
running away with it again, guys. All right, Carmen.
This is hard. How about sitcoms that ran 10 seasons? CK?
CK, she knows her sitcoms, but that was not her dream category. No. Caitlin.
The $2 one is the one I feel most confident on, and that Singles by BTS would be Christine.
Yeah, Christine is correct. $2. Langley.
I'm only going with this one because it's the answer I would have given, and we've had conversations on Twitter about it. Is anything Star Trek related, Jared?
Yeah, Jared knows his Star Trek. Very good.
Okay.
Carmen, you get one more chance. And hey, if you make $26 off this answer. You have the
So just answer all of them.
I'm gonna do CK again with Saturday Night Live hosts.
Saturday Night Live hosts is not CK. I'm sorry. All right, time for the audience, and it goes without saying, don't pick one that's you. All right, Jared.
Well, I think this was a last minute plug-in. Is formerly named Logical Fallacies Brian.
No, he's not Brian, but it sounds like it does.
It sure does.
So, Joe, go ahead and give me an answer.
How about Blazing Saddles quotes? Let me guess. Tom.
Tom, no, sorry. I expected Tom to give me prog rock bands or songs by Yes, because he always jokes about that. He actually was a NCAA basketball
Yeah,
fan.
that was gonna be my guess.
Yeah,
That was my
The
other guess
Room-
for Tom. Shoot.
The Room was Fletch. She always talks about The Room. Blazing Saddles, she talks about it all
That's
the time.
CK?
CK, yeah. Songs from
Nice.
Sondheim. She's not here right now. Amy.
Oh, that's good.
Logical fallacies. It really does sound like a Brian thing.
Is it Asa?
Nate.
It's Nate, of course.
Sitcoms that ran 10 seasons.
It has to be Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
And Saturday Night Live hosts was Asa.
Okay.
All right, so Langley and Susan, you are safe. Caitlin and MK, you are up for elimination, and it is Carmen's decision. So, Caitlin, MK, you're going to have 30 seconds. Caitlin, you know what this is about. MK too. And then Carmen is going to tell us who is out of the game. Last chance. Go.
I'm not the cheater. It doesn't matter in this game. No. Like, I don't think either of us two are, but one of us has to go. So we'll see who Carmen picks. I don't know.
I'm still not the cheater, and I'm mad as hell about Princess not Mononoke. That was Rob. Honestly.
Take it up with variety.
Variety sucks. You
Fair
need
enough.
better variety in your movie taste.
Live up to the name.
All right, Carmen, the choice is yours. Tell me which of these players is leaving the game.
I feel really bad because I don't think either one is the cheater, but I went MK last time, so I did Caitlin this time.
Caitlin, I'm sorry, you've survived many an elimination, but this is the end of the road. We have to know, were you the cheater?
Cheaters never prosper except for in this game, because no, I was not the cheater.
Not the cheater. I'm sorry. The cheater remains in the game, and we are down to just 4 players, which means it is every person for themselves. And we'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. The duos format has ended. Every player is now for themselves, and we are down to just 4 players: MK, Langley, Susan, Carmen. One of you has been cheating since round 1 of last week. It's a lot of pressure, and we'll see if it continues. We have 2 more questions, then we'll be voting regular style. You just vote off the player you think is the cheater. So what we did was we took the totals of the 2 duos, add them together, and you have in your collective bank 3660. Let's see how much more we can add to that as we play our next question. Name these stories if Disney adapted them. I just put Disney animated and the name of a book, TV show, movie, or real life event into that crayon app, and it created what a Disney animated version of it would look like. Here we go. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And these are all stories that Disney has not adapted into a feature-length film yet. They probably will after they see how wonderful they all look. So let's see where we're at here. Yeah, MK, you get to go first.
I'm gonna say 9 is Great Gatsby.
Very good. The Great Gatsby. Got the car, got the fancy parties. $9. Langley.
I'm at a loss for a number of these. And the only one that I think I know is only because of that red curtain. Is that supposed to be Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks is correct.
That's fantastic.
Susan.
I'm terrified as to what number 7 might be. I think number 5 is Casablanca.
Casablanca, yes. $5. Carmen.
I'm gonna go with 4 as The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Not Tom Sawyer, I'm sorry, no. MK.
2 is Seinfeld.
Yeah, I put one of the episodes, but Seinfeld is good enough. Yes. $2. Langley.
Is 6 supposed to be The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, Big Lebowski. Good job. Susan.
I'm just going to go number 1, Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, Hansel and Gretel. $1. Back to Carmen.
I'm just go 10, The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz. Nope, sorry. All right, pretty good. Audience, let's see who we have next. Most recent person eliminated. Oh, that is Caitlin. You have one of these?
Blimpy the movie for number
Blimpy
3.
the movie. It's a good guess, but it's not correct.
Oh,
Let's see who's next.
I get what number 3 is. That's dark.
Amanda.
Okay, number 4 is Huck Finn.
Yeah, the other one. Huck Finn is correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different stories, so I can't accept them as the same thing.
No.
All right. Go over the other ones here. 3 is the Hindenburg. I died when it had the Mickey Mouse glove on it. It's terrible.
Is that Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange.
I thought.
Anyone know number 10? The Shriveled Up Tree. Waiting for Godot.
Oh my god.
Moving on. Name the 10
Clockwork
famous
Orange
books
with
that have
Patton.
proven impossible to film, according to a 2021 Mental Floss article. Books that are tough to film, and Langley, you get to go first.
Okay, I am going to go one of 2 that I want to go with, but I don't know which is going to give most money. Confederacy of Dunces.
Confederacy of Dunces, yeah, number 1.
Okay.
They have tried a number of times, and it always ended in the lead actor dying. So yeah, they stopped. Susan.
I think the notoriously unfilmable novel is Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, number 3, Catcher in the Rye. I believe the author said you better not. Carmen.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Nothing? All right. MK?
Okay, do I go with? I'm just gonna say 1984.
1984. No, they have made that. They made it in 1984. Back to Langley.
The other one that I was thinking, besides Confederacy of Dunces, was Milton's Paradise Lost.
That is also there. Paradise Lost for $9. Nice job.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Susan.
How about Gravity's Rainbow?
Gravity's Rainbow, which I think you're right, hasn't been filmed, but it's not in the top 10. No. Carmen, again, if you have one.
Jack Glass. Wasn't that the boyfriend in the Brady Bunch? Glass.
Jack, no. George Glass? No, sorry. MK.
I've got nothing but Watership Down just because rabbits. I don't know.
Watership Down, there's an animated movie of that, so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, audience time. Brian.
You know what? The only one I had was Confederacy of Dunces.
Oh, do you want to take a guess?
The Bible?
The Bible. They have not filmed the entire thing. No, sorry, though, the Bible is not there. Joe.
Oh man, I don't know. I kept hearing about this Fatty Arbuckle biography that they kept trying to make, and whoever was supposed to star in it kept dying.
Oh,
Chris
right,
Farley
yeah.
and John Belushi, but I don't know if that was based on a book. So
Yeah, that's not there. I'm sorry. Let's see what is. It's a tough category. 100 Years of Solitude.
Okay.
Infinite Jest.
That makes
What Makes Sammy Run? Ubik. The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay.
Oh,
Blood
comic book
Meridian.
okay.
And Nostromo. All right. See where we stand here, and then you're going to vote. No deliberating. You're just going to vote. So you have racked up a total of 80, 60. If you find the cheater, you keep all of that going into the final round. If not, we cut it in half once more. MK, Langley, Susan, Carmen, and the audience, lock in your votes now. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 80, 60 in the bank. Time to see if the cheater has finally been caught or if we're going into the final round with the same cheater from the very beginning of the game last week. Okay. Langley and Susan, you have been a duo since round one. Let's see if you've been true to each other. Susan, who'd you say?
I said MK.
MK, one for MK. Langley?
I picked Susan.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Well, there goes so much for loyalty, huh? Only 8, 9 rounds, what you played together? Sorry, all right. Carmen?
I went with Langley.
One Langley, one MK, one Susan. MK, it all comes down to your vote.
I went with Langley.
You did. I'm sorry, 2 for Langley, and he is out of the game. We have to know, Langley, were you the cheater?
Absolutely, I was a cheater, and I
He
hated
was
every
the
minute
cheater.
of it.
Nicely done, MK, Carmen, Susan. You stay in the game with all of our money going into our final round, and that means when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, we'll have a new cheater. See if they can find him when we come back. Welcome back to the final round of Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Our players caught the cheater who had been cheating since the beginning of last week, which means they keep that whole $80.60 in the bank. Now it's time to see if they can find another cheater. If they do, 2 honest players split the entire bank 50-50. If not, we have it one more time. And it is up to the audience to vote. But one added wrinkle tonight. If your vote comes to a tie, the audience gets a chance to vote right there. And if they get it right, they win the whole bank, and the contestants in the game don't win a thing. So you don't want a tie. You really don't want a tie. MK, Susan, Carmen, one of you is the new cheater. Comes the first question of the round. Name the 10 most common nightmares, according to a Woman and Home article. And Susan, you are first.
I'm just trying to think of all my own personal nightmares, as I am a woman and I am at home. I'm gonna say being chased.
Yeah, being chased. Number 1, the most common.
Well, I'm common.
Carmen.
I'm going to say drowning.
Drowning
God.
is number 6. Very good.
Yikes.
MK.
I'm gonna go basic and say naked at school / in public.
Naked at school / in public. Number 5. Yeah, being naked in public. Back to Susan.
Falling?
Falling is number 2. Carmen.
How about an unfaithful partner or cheating?
Yeah, a partner leaving or cheating. $3, number 3. Going right up this board. We've all had the same dreams, apparently. MK.
Losing teeth?
Yeah, teeth falling out. We're 1 through 6. Very impressive. See if our audience can get some of the tougher ones now. We'll start with the most recent audience member, Langley. You can't have the answers this time, so let's see if you know any of them.
Being kidnapped.
Being kidnapped. No, sorry, being kidnapped is not there. CK.
How about dreaming that you've like lost your family?
No,
You
not
like-
in the top 10. It's a pretty common one, though. Let's see.
Okay.
Being late, absent, getting injured, your house catching fire, and this is close to kidnap, but I couldn't count it. Feeling trapped. Final question of the night coming up. Here we go. So these are all movies where their title is a question. I will give you the answer to that question. You got to name the movie. Judge Doom. She's living with her paraplegic sister, blaming herself for an accident that wasn't her fault. Sidney Poitier and his parents. No one is actually searching for a sibling. The title is a reference to Sullivan's travels. The aliens left it behind a mail truck. Probably no one unless you find To the Lighthouse particularly scary. Nothing literally, but caring for his helpless mother and mentally challenged brother makes life hard. Well, yes, but that's no excuse for murdering your former dance partner. A private detective played by John Candy, and Beecham, Max's assistant, who is trying to keep him on a steady diet. Carmen, you are first. Give me one of these movies that has question as their title.
I wanted to do Sidney Poitier, but I don't know the name of it. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
That is correct. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? $3. MK.
I'm gonna go with the highest one. 7 is What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Nothing literally, caring for his mother and brother. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? That's correct. Susan.
MK took my answer. I'm going to go with number 6. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Yes. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? One more answer from each of you here. Carmen.
This is so not it, but the aliens left it behind a mail truck. Dude, where's my car?
That actually is the plot of Dude, Where's My Car? Yes, that is correct.
I've never seen it. That's funny.
I don't think anyone watched it to the end. MK.
Number 4 is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yes, so Brother, Where Art Thou? And Susan.
Number 2 is Whatever Happened to Baby Jane?
Yes, whatever happened to Baby Jane? Okay, see if our audience can get any more money here. Christine, you're first. You're still here.
They kind of got everything that I could have guessed. A private detective played by John Candy. Uncle Buck with a question mark?
Uncle Buck? No, sorry.
No.
Uncle Buck. Points for creativity, but unfortunately no money. Let's see. Has anyone else not gone twice? I'm trying to make sure everyone gets.
I don't think I've gone.
Okay, Tom, then go ahead.
Okay, and with all confidence, I'm going to say, number 8 is They Shoot Horses, don't they?
Yes, they shoot horses, don't they? Very good, Tom. Has nothing to do with actual horses. All right. Number 1, of course, is Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Anyone know 9 or 10?
Yep.
Who's
that's
Harry?
Who's Harry Crumb?
Who's Harry Crumb? And 10. Great title. Who is killing the great chefs of Europe?
No.
All right, MK, Susan, Carmen, our 3 remaining players for this very special 2-week game. Here are your scores for that round, and in our final bank tonight, 128.60. If our 2 honest players find the cheater, they're going to get 64.30 apiece. But if not, you lose half of it. So I'm going to give you a little time to talk it out if you would like. Say as much as you like. Remember, this is the only round that counts because it was Langley for the rest of the game. So talk it out if you like, and then we'll have you cast your vote. MK, Susan, Carmen, go ahead.
I'm not the cheater. I've never been the cheater. So
I am also not the cheater and have not been the cheater.
And I am not the cheater. I haven't been the cheater, and I bombed on most of those questions. So
Was one of the dreams, yeah, getting a lie, cheat, and steal question you don't know anything about, unprepared for? Any other suspicions? That helps. Okay. Remember, should you tie, the audience can win your whole bank. So you do not want to have a tie. MK, Susan, Carmen for 128.60. Send me your final votes, please. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. The final vote has been cast, and 128.60 is on the line. If our two honest players spot the cheater again, which they did perfectly well last round, that whole bank is theirs. If not, they lose half. You do not want to tie, most importantly, because if they tie, they could lose all that money. MK, we will start with you. Did you say Susan or Carmen?
I said Carmen.
Okay. Carmen, who did you say?
I went with Susan.
Okay, says Carmen. Carmen says Susan. Susan is laughing. Susan, who'd you say?
I broke it. I voted for MK.
That is not breaking it. That is that's a tie. Which means
Yay, audience.
you could lose your entire 128.60 to our audience. Audience, that's a lot of money, even if you're splitting it. If you get it correct, every audience member who is right gets a portion of that whole bank of 128.60. If you're wrong, we play like normal. 2 players left in the game, including the cheater. So let's see what happened. Audience has cast a vote, and I will tell you it was definitive. They have an answer. So if they are right, the game ends here and they win the bank. If not, the person they voted for is out of the game and we're down to 2. Majority of the audience has voted out Carmen. Sorry, Carmen, your game ends here. We have to know, for 128.60, were you the cheater?
Absolutely was not the cheater.
She was not the cheater. I'm sorry, audience. You will not be taking home 128.60. Susan, MK, you still have a chance to make some money here. 64.60. And one of you has fooled the other. You're going to have 15 final seconds to defend yourself, and then our audience will vote just between the two of you. Susan, you get to go first. 15 seconds. Go.
This game is evil, and I don't like saying bad things about other people. So that's all I'm going to say.
Okay. MK, 15 seconds. Go.
I'm not the cheater, and Susan is sneaky because she is really smart and good at trivia anyway. So she would, except for sports, but she knows not to do well on sports. So
Time. Okay. Just remember, this last round is the only one that matters. Audience, including Carmen, lock in your vote. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal, our 2-year anniversary. We are down to just 2 players, and our final vote has been cast. Either the cheater is going to take home the entire 64.60, or the honest player will split it with our audience. We have a lot of players here, a lot of votes to reveal. If the majority of the audience gets it right, they will split half of that bank between everyone who got it right. Before we reveal the votes, we have to find out. MK, Susan, which of you was it?
It was me.
It was Susan. All right, Susan cheated. She got 1 player out of the game already. We're going to see if she's taking home that entire bank. Pretty hefty 2-week bank here, 64.60. Let's start with Langley, because Langley, you were Susan's partner throughout the whole game, and you were the cheater. Did you know it was her?
This time around, no, I didn't. But I had to pick somebody, so I really didn't have a clue as to who cheater was this time. So
Said MK. Okay, Jared.
I said Susan.
Jared knew it. Yep. 1 for Susan. Joe?
I thought it was Susan, and I didn't trust my instincts, so I said MK.
Gotta trust your instincts in this game, unless you're Caitlin, in which case trust your reverse instincts. Tom?
I thought it was Susan.
2 Susan, 2 MK. All right. CK?
I said Susan.
You did. That is 3 for Susan. Caitlin?
I said I said MK, although after saying MK, I'm like, you know what, it's probably Susan, but
like we've said, trust your reverse instincts. 3 MK, 3 Susan.
I did what
Christine.
Caitlin did, the exact same thing. I said MK, but then I realized it was probably Susan.
Again, Susan.
4 MK, 3 Susan. Carmen.
Yeah, not going with your gut gets you every time. I did MK.
That's 5 for MK. 2 more and she is out, and Susan wins that whole bank. Amanda.
I said MK.
Did. Ian, who'd you say?
Oh no.
No, I
oh,
know
no.
that. Oh.
I'm so sorry. I said MK.
You did. I'm sorry. MK has been voted out.
Assassination.
And Susan is our winner tonight. She takes home 64-60. That whole bank you guys worked over for 2 weeks, and she takes it all after cheating in 1 round. That's how it goes.
To be fair, she did earn most of it anyway.
I'm very
Good
sorry.
job, yeah. Liz, who'd you say?
I did go with my gut, and I very confidently said MK.
Brian also said so, unless you were in that middle row, yeah, it was MK. But the good news for Tom, Jared, and CK, the 3 who got it right, they do get to split our audience bank, which someone has to win. It's not that much, but it is something. They get their winners, so that is 670 split 3 ways. But yeah, Susan is our big winner tonight, 64-60. It was a very fun 2+ years of Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We'll keep going. We will see you next time on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Goodbye.
I'm so sad I forgot about the Dan Quayle question, but now I'm so happy I remembered it.
I had a lot of fun with that question.
That was a great question.
How many times has that been uttered? I was so sad I forgot about Dan Quayle.
I hate winning. I'm gonna let somebody else put a team up. Let
Okay.
Big Sweat do it.
Yeah.
I never even, I don't know why I even thought of this person. We never exchanged words.
They have words.
But now he's internet famous.
Did you exchange sweat?
We may have exchanged sweat, but I don't know if I knew about it.
Oh,
Because
my.
of the amount of sweat, not for any other reason.
You know, when you
Worse
decide.
not knowing if you exchange sweat with someone.
Look, it's not something I ever thought I would say. I never thought those words would be put in that order.
It's probably the most terrifying sentence I think I've ever heard.
Stressful job, the custodian at that school.
Yeah, right?
It's like, what's wrong with this kid?
My God. Yeah, I don't know if it's surprising to anyone, but football players didn't really hang out with show choir kids.
What?
It wasn't Glee?
That tracks.
I know. Yeah, it wasn't Glee. It wasn't
Actually,
Glee.
like all the jocks in my high school were in like a cappella choir or like whatnot.
MK went to
Did you go to
Disney
a
school.
performing
We get
arts
it.
school?
Yeah.
Muppets, Fraggle Rock, Sesame Street.
Dark Crystal, Labyrinth. Jim Henson's birthday's in September. I'm just saying.
I think that's a possibility.
Maybe we can get him on.
Jim Henson, that bad
Jim
news.
Henson?
Guess. Are you sitting down?
That ship has sailed.
Let's break out the Ouija board.
So I don't know if you guys know it, but the little like skin flap cats have on their belly, that's called the primordial couch. Primordial pouch, sorry.
What?
Because it dates back to like primordial times, and it's so that if they get attacked by an animal, when they get scratched, it protects them from like getting disemboweled.
Wow. Is that a band name yet? I want it.
I have a cat. I have not noticed this thing.
Not all of them have pouches, but some have noticeable pouches.
Your cat is less evolved, is what she is telling you.
I don't know.
I believe it.
But there's this great song that's like that's on Instagram, and she's like, "What do you keep in your primordial pouch?" Secrets. Is it ancient lore?
Afraid you're going to say cat scratch fever for a second.
Oh no.
God.
What are you so cranky about? She doesn't like me talking about her primordial pouch, apparently.
She's self-conscious about that.
I wasn't.
No.
Now, if it were called the primordial pooch, that would be worse, but pouches are okay.
When you say primordial, that just makes it sound like she's old. That's the problem.